Hello there and welcome to the new and improved HistorySpark, where you will get to see more of my terrifying face on a regular basis, and going forward I'll also be adding a more light-hearted and fun touch to the channel. And in the spirit of change, I have decided to show some love to the unsung hero of historical content, the regularly forgotten and often underappreciated historical documentary. While they may struggle to find the spotlight in the plethora of historical films and historical TV shows out there, Netflix has a spectacular catalog of historical documentaries that you can watch right now. And in this list, I'll give you my opinion on the top 5 Netflix original historical documentaries that you can watch right now, and they should be available to you across all regions. But before we begin, don't forget, if you love anything to do with historical movies and historical TV shows, subscribe to my channel, HistorySpark. So have you ever imagined what it would feel like to have unlimited power and control over a country and its people? Perhaps even rule with an iron fist and instill fear and terror across all those under your rule? Well, have no fear, as How to Become a Tyrant will give you a step-by-step guide on not how to only get to the top of the political sphere, but also how to make the most of your limited time there. By presenting the playbook of infamous dictators like Hitler, Saddam Hussein and Joseph Stalin, you can see the rise to power of these dictators like you've never seen before in this documentary series, which has a really unique and fresh way of presenting its information to audiences. The content is easy to understand for casual viewers, and it shows just how cruel and depraved humans can be when greed and power corrupts. Some people may be put off by the casual and kind of light-hearted nature of the show, but I still would recommend everyone at least give this documentary series a chance. When you think of the word samurai, I am sure hot springs and lots of chasing after foxes might come into mind. But what if I were to tell you that this is all a lie? That the samurai were fierce warriors who would kill without a moment's hesitation, and before you could say miso soup, your head could be rolling on the floor. This is a fact that Age of Samurai is just far too happy to make clear to its audience, as it shows just how terrifying and brutal life could be for a samurai during feudal Japan. This is a docuseries which covers the life of 3 powerful daimyos from Japan's history, and how their collective effort was able to finally unite Japan under one banner. So with the usage of some terrible narration and even less accurate historical facts, Age of Samurai Battle for Japan is able to put together a docu-series which is interesting, filled with great battle scenes and some of the coolest hairstyles you will see outside of an anime series. So if interesting and entertaining docu-series which are historically inaccurate is your flavor of miso soup, then Age of Samurai Battle for Japan is the perfect show for you. At number 3, it is The Hunt for Veerapan. This mustache-twirling, gun-swinging bandit was able to elude capture for over 20 years by hiding in a jungle and playing dead whenever any Indian police, army officers or tax collectors came looking for him. This docuseries is a thrill, and the 4 episodes just fly by, as the daring and cunning of Veerapan allows him to continuously evade capture, and this becomes an enticing thrill for audiences, as we know thanks to Wikipedia that his capture is imminent, but we just don't know how or when it will occur in the show. There's actually very little to critique here, as there is some great archival footage and recordings used here, and the story keeps you engrossed from beginning to end. I guess my only minor critique would be is that if you are not a native speaker of the language like me, sometimes the subtitles may feel like they have not translated the dialogue correctly. But other than that, I can highly recommend The Hunt for Veerapan for anyone looking for a unique and thrilling docuseries. Have you ever wondered if there were any advanced civilizations that may have been lost to history, or civilizations that got wiped out by an apocalypse and took all their advanced technology with them, reverting humans back to a less technologically advanced state? Well, this is exactly a hypothesis that journalist Graham Hancock tries to prove in this Ancient Apocalypse documentary on Netflix. Ancient Apocalypse is a fascinating and interesting watch, and Graham Hancock's discoveries and findings in Göbekli Tepe in Turkey are truly outstanding, and the series does a great job of keeping the viewer engrossed across all 8 episodes. Would zoom in and out of Graham Hancock's face like he's an action star or a part of a terrible Bollywood TV serial. The musical score here is terrible as well, as it turns a lot of casual scenes into some sort of action thriller. But aside from these two criticisms of Ancient Apocalypse is a documentary series I can recommend to all viewers of this channel and anyone with a Netflix subscription. What if you were just casually walking around Wallachia one day, just minding your own business and conquering everything around you and thinking this is going to be a very simple and easy campaign? Well, that is exactly what Mehmed the Conqueror probably thought when he went into war against Vlad Dracul, one of the most fiercest opponents to the Turkish Empire. Vlad Dracul, better known to history as Vlad the Impaler, was famous for two things: throwing deathly terrible banquets and impaling buttocks with great force. These are two things that audiences as well as Mehmed the Conqueror gets very familiarized with in Rise of Empires Mehmed vs Vlad, where the huge Turkish army of Mehmed sets off to conquer Wallachia and put an end to Vlad's rebellion. But as one should learn to expect from Vlad, he does his best to make things as hard as possible for Mehmed, and his battle strategies and prowess really do shine throughout this show. Vlad vs Mehmed does so much right. The acting is brilliant, the battles are great, especially a particular night raid, and it just has the right amount of time dedicated to telling both sides of the story. If you're looking for a great historical documentary you haven't seen, watch Rise of Empires followed by Rise of Empires Mehmed vs Vlad. So lastly, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, please do like and share this video with others, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel HistorySpark so you can stay up to date with everything to do with historical movies and historical TV shows. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.